Hello, everybody, directly known as ZBD Tunes Animations. I am currently still working on the RainbowSolarLight Precure series because I have a plot for it, I have a story background for it, but I already had a story background. And where does the story take place, and why is it Sailor Moon Generation 2? And basically, all the new characters are recently added. So, the new characters are recently added. This one got updated, but I'm gonna change this in a bit, but I'm not gonna do it right now. So she's still staying the same. But this is our newest one, Facial Sculpture Tuber as Starlight Precure, and now Zhang, which is also known as Prince Starlight, he is gonna be in a series too. So there's a Starlight Prince added now, and then my Pookie Silver is the Galaxy Precure, also known as Cure Cosmo. But the problem is I gotta fix that. So let me just pick that real quick. So let me just put her name Silver, and then her cure name is Cure Cosmo. And then I might just have to go to YouTube for her Gmail. So I'll go through my YouTube posters. Also, these are like my newest posters about my OC Sakura. That is my mascot OC, and she will have a lure. But I'm not technically working on that right now. And here's my Pookie channel. So this is her at name, and I want you guys to go subscribe to her. Please go subscribe to her. She's a very good user. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I don't be spelling them correctly, so sometimes I have to like double check, like make sure this wrong. I don't know whether that's an I or is that no, because L's are longer than I's, right? So I think it's I S. Wait. Oh yeah, because I said that. L-A. Okay. So the first one was an I. And then this is a voice actor for Lunar. And this is a Cool Kid. And then this is a voice actor Prince Mercury. And I might change, and for like the newer episodes, I will be changing their profiles for like people who may not have the same profile anymore, so they will be changed. So I might just do that in a bit. Gummies will be changed. And then this will be stayed because I think they kept theirs. Blue will be changed. Kales will be changed. Noodles will be changed. Florida, I'll have to see. I think Sia changed his. I think Sia changes his, so I'll probably fix that one. I gotta see if Jay's changing his. I know Metro kept his, and then this is another character I voice, known as the daughter for Prince Moon and I, called Rainbow, or basically Lunaraya. And she's a cat butterfly or cat moonlight fairy, or you could just call her a pixie. And then these are like for the old scenes that I'm currently working on. And then this is Prince Starlight, but I'm changing his look. So Prince Starlight is going to be in a trio, like power attack, with the Star Precure. So I didn't want to put them separate. So they going to be saying the same thing at the same time. And then this like is another scene. Besides this word Zing in it. So I go switch Zing out because... Or Zang could be like one of the boys that just pop up that hangs out with the girls as well. So maybe Zang can still be in the scene. So Zang will have a transformation. Zane can have a transformation. No, I'm sorry. Zane can have a transformation because now that I think about it, him be Prince Starlight, because I know Sia, Lunar, and Cool Kid are the guys that usually stay around the girls because they had entered the school. So maybe Zing, who is a fashion designer in the series, could be added too. Because for like the talent show, we're episode 7 that I was planning, where we meet the Saturn Precure, also known as Sky the Bee. Hold on. This is the Saturn Precure, also known as Sky the Bee. She is hosting a talent show, and she'll be singing for the talent show. And then Y Zhang is basically the one who is designing her costume. So you already get a glimpse of like the person who is Prince Saturn. Well, not Prince Saturn, Prince Starlight, Prince Stars. And then this is Lunar talking. And then in the newer episodes, it kind of reveals that why Prince Stars wasn't there during the meeting. And then like probably for later on in the future, like reality stuff, there will be a scene where this time Prince Starlight is in the series. But he's not going to be in a meeting scene either. So it's like the Gacha series will mimic the reality one. This one is just me and Prince Moon dancing as me as Kira Flutterbeam. And then this is like Lunar as him before he got to like this. So this is him after, this is before. And then these are other characters. This is my look, the Sins. And then I changed my looks in the series, so it's not going to be the same, but only just a transformation. And that's where the end. Also, if you notice, did you see Sailor Moon? Did you guys see Sailor Moon? I don't know if you guys saw Sailor Moon or not. In certain scenes, Lunar's cousin Sailor Moon had appeared, and I'm trying to find it. It wasn't in this scene. In certain scenes, Lunar's cousin had appeared, and I'm trying to find it. Okay, so just know that Lunar's cousin, also known as Sailor Moon, had appeared in the opening of the series, and I just want to point it out. So Sailor Moon was currently at it. But like I said, that it might give me a copyright strike because that is a character that is already known from a series. And like I said, if I can later on in the future, I will do a collaboration with the actual Sailor Moon company and see if RainbowSolarLight Precure can actually be a thing. Now, that's only a if. I do have a plot story for them, so I will tell them the plot story, and then if they like it, then we can agree on making a series. But if not, then it's alright. I'll just do it on my own. But I might want to have their permission, like, can I use the character? Because I know in many shows that someone who was the artist for Sailor Moon also was another artist from another show called Lolly Rock. And in an exclusive episode that I saw on YouTube Shorts, there was a little girl who was dressed as Sailor Moon in this episode. And honestly, I did not even notice that. To see that in another show is actually pretty cool. So sometimes, as I also noticed, artists would tend to put themselves in like shows or movies they made because they love the characters, or maybe because of other stuff. And I seen that actually, and to be honest, like they kind of like it. I mean, I find that cool, like to like see your own self like in something that you made. And yes, like I said, I did really feel like, change it out really much. So I just basically changing something that I already use. So as I just make a reviews, because I mean, why would I want to keep redrawing something that I could just probably just reuse, or just change out a couple of updates to it. So yeah, if you wonder like why am I like tracing over a drawing I made, so I could do that because this is my art. I could trace over my own art, but I just don't want nobody else doing that. So I'm doing that because like I got lazy. I didn't want to redraw anything that had to do with me taking a lot. Because like I said, I'm working on, I already did Saturn. I recently just did Mars, Jupiter's. So these are like basically the phone packs, and then this is the charm for Saturn, and each girl has one. Each one. Now, I was planning on Prince Starlight to have one, but I'm gonna recheck that. I gotta recheck his transformation and see. If not, then I'll just use a regular phone and gotcha, because I don't want to make a star phone for Prince Starlight, because I mean he already gave one to the Star Precure, so I don't really see why he'll have one himself. Or I could just see like him just probably like just having a watch instead. So for Zane's transformation, voice lines for Prince Starlight will get changed. So that's why I meant like in my comment or post that I'm giving Zane a second chance. It's not because like I'm mad at him like for the comments he recently said to me. That's not why I made it. I put it there because I said that I want to give him a second chance. Because recently when I was working on Star Precure, I was like, I got rid of his model. I don't know what happened. It's like as soon as I swiped out my Gacha Club, it did not save anything that I did. So I have to just I left it that way. So since I left it that way, now that's just going to take me forever to just get a picture of Zane's OC and then just remake it. I didn't want to do that. So I was trying to see if I could like contact another one of my besties and see if they could be like Star Precure. So no, it wasn't me to replace Zane. I was gonna replace him, but then I thought about it. I know I said that there was gonna be a Star Prince, because I don't really see like why would we have a Star Prince where there's already the Prince, where there's already Prince Sun. Is this like the sun's a star? I didn't really see like what would be the point. I mean like making it a prince that is like representing this nighttime star, the nighttime stars in the sky. But then I realized that wouldn't be fair, because if we have a Star Precure that is now a girl instead of a boy, there will have to be a boy one. So that's the only reason why I changed it. So if that helps you for now, I hope it's reasonable. And then yes, like I said, this is like for I'm sorry. Like I said, this is for Saturn. So this is just a preview of like what it's gonna look like. So like I said, I didn't really feel like just drawing this again. I really want to draw this again. So I'm using the same model as before. So yeah, it's kind of gonna be like a repeated dungeon in a series, like where the girls will say like the thing, they'll say Iglet change, and then after the Iglet change part, they'll transform. And then they'll say their names, and then that will just be part 1. And then power attacks. Power attacks. That'll be in Gacha Club. That's in Gacha Club. It'll be similar as Mayas and Lunars, just have a little more, because there'll be collabs where the boy and girl will say the same thing at the same time. Or it'll be like most episodes where some of them they won't. Like Prince Saturn, he does have a power attack, but he tends to like use it on his own instead of like sharing with the Saturn Precure. Because as you see in like in his opening, the Saturn Precure did not side with Prince Saturn at all, and she didn't use her powers with him. That's because like even though Sky is like a representative of Saturn, and as her be the princess of Saturn, or basically the guardian of Saturn, you expect her and Prince Saturn to have the same powers. Not exactly. See, Prince Saturn's powers are more advantage as hers. I mean, more advantage. I mean, like, it's more to her, so it will, like, cause him more advantage to just defeat them, like, Shadow Monster a second. By Sky, it only, like, okay. Skies, she can trap people in her rings. So when she set her power, yes, she has another one. But as you notice, in another series, I wanted in another thing I was planning for Saturn, I wanted to say this. Something I planned for Saturn. The saddle pedicure. Okay. For her design, I made a drawing. I had rings around her waist because I feel like